For Patty, answers about the planet's formation await. The Mariana Trench is where the Earth's largest tectonic plate, the Pacific Plate, is slowly, a few inches a year, plunging beneath the Mariana Plate, sinking down into the mantle of the Earth in the deepest subduction zone on the planet. It's so vast and deep, Mount Everest could fit inside it and still have more than a mile of water over its peak.
The Challenger Deep, which is only a small part of the Mariana Trench, is something like 50 times the size of the Grand Canyon. So, this is a vast, frontier down there that's going to take us a while to understand. The whole sub actually squeezes down almost 3 inches in length when it gets to the bottom of the ocean, just because of the pressure. The sphere that I'm in actually shrinks. The window that I look out actually pushes in toward me under 16,000 pounds per square inch of pressure. It was very lunar, very desolate place, very isolated. My feeling was one of complete isolation from all of humanity. I mean, I felt like I, literally in the space of one day, have gone to another planet and come back. Many of the animals that live there are adapted to this extreme pressure, this total darkness. They're usually white, they have no pigment, some of them have eyes to see bioluminescence, some of them have no eyes at all. It's a completely alien world.
The Mid-Ocean Ridge, a vast underwater mountain range, riven with gorges that would dwarf the Grand Canyon and studded with mountains taller than Everest. For 70,000 kilometers, this rugged volcanic seam snakes around the planet, stretching down from the Arctic Ocean, through the Atlantic, Southern and Indian Oceans, and all the way up the Pacific. The ridge is at its most dramatic in the Atlantic as it carves a giant S between the old world and the new. Since its discovery in the 1950s, scientists exploring the ridge have made some huge discoveries. One of the first was proving that the Earth really is moving beneath our feet and that the continents are in constant motion. At its heart is a central crevasse, a rift between plates of the Earth's crust. As these plates move apart, they expose the fiery heart of the planet. But despite the fact that up to 95% of the world's volcanic activity occurs on the ridge, almost no eruptions have ever been witnessed here, let alone studied or sampled. This film from an eruption more than a kilometre deep off Samoa is one of the very few records we have. Off Brazil, at the remote St. Peter and St. Paul archipelago, the geological forces are so extreme that they've pushed the abyssal seabed above the very surface of the sea. Scientists are now finding clues as to how life itself began. Next, they're planning to drill down towards the center of the planet in a multi-billion-dollar mission as complex and significant as landing a probe on Mars. Only a tiny proportion of this extraordinary mountain range has been visited. New species, environments, and phenomena all await discovery. That is the only certainty.